Hey guys, Dave here. Beautiful day. Today we're going to be doing a little fish pond maintenance. Okay, so basically I've just taken apart my filter. Here's all my inside filtration system here. Different things. As I clean it, I will put it back together and show you each of the layers that I have here. But basically this is my filter that I built from a pot with some PVC pipes, some things from the dollar store. And yeah, that's only cost me about 20 bucks. And it's really dirty right now, so we're gonna clean it up and go step by step. So I use activated filter carbon as one of the layers inside of my filter. Very critical for water quality. So the first thing I do when I'm changing my filter is I take them out of the bags and I set them in this pan and let the sun heat it up, which will reactivate it so I can reuse it again. And if I need to freshen it up again, I will top it off with a little fresh carbon. Okay, so what I've done is I've put the sponges from my filter in my designated fish bucket, and what I'm doing is adding my pond water into the bucket to clean the sponges from all the dirt and whatnot. You do not want to use your tap water because it has chemicals in it that are harmful to your healthy bacteria, which is part of your biofilter. So I swirl it around like a wash machine, try to shake some of that stuff out of there, and as you can see, that water is filthy. And I'll do this 2 or 3 times till it runs clear. All right, so I didn't want to miss the opportunity here to say, you'll see something about me that I try to not waste anything. I always try to find a way to reuse something, and this water here is a perfect example of that. The sludgy, dark, nasty looking stuff here actually has a lot of fish waste and beneficial things to it, and I'll dump it right there into my butterfly garden or my pots and things like that, and the plants will love it. So don't just dump that right on the ground. Don't waste that opportunity to do something like that. Okay, now I'm going to reassemble the filter and put all the different layers in. I'm going to start with lava rock, which I put in these bags, which were just reused from something else. This is our biological filter, and that's going to go on the first layer. And then I have 3 of those down here. And then next up is the sponges that are the little bigger holes, which is going to catch some of the heavier debris that comes up through the bottom, and it's going to catch all that. And these also are going to act as biological filters as well, keeping all of the healthy bacteria inside of those. And then next up we're going to use a finer sponge or Brillo pad or whatever you want to call it. That's going to go on the next layer, catching some of the finer particles there. Once again, all this stuff, dollar store for almost nothing. And then here's that padding I was talking about that comes from Walmart, and it was basically this quilting padding stuff here, maybe $3 or $4, 5 tops, and I think I've got 3 different changes out of this, so that's not bad. You go to the fish store and you're going to spend a fortune on those filters trying to change these ponds. And then next up is my activated carbon that I had in the sun recharging. I put them in little bags, and that's going to give me clarity in my water. It's going to make my water nice and crystal clear. So I put that on the next layer, and then I'm going to add more lava rock to the top. More biological filter on the top, and it also helps weigh everything down, keeps things from floating around. And we'll crank this bad boy up and see how it's going. All right, so what I'm doing here is I ran the filter with none of the filtration system inside, just to kind of run some of that gook and stuff that's at the bottom there and stir up the pond a little bit and get some of that junk and debris off the bottom and kind of fish all that stuff out and put the fresh water in. And I'll just take some of this water out of here and then just kind of circulate it back inside just to stir up some of the junk there and catch it and dump some out. And I'll do that a couple times. Put the water in, and right here I just added my tap water, and I use my water conditioner here. It takes out all the harmful stuff. I'll let that swirl around, throw a capful in there, and then I start fishing some of it out of here, and I'll start pouring it in, stirring up the water. There it is, running. A little screen on top there, catch some of the debris if it blows in there, doesn't clog up the filter. Running great. Turned on my second filter I have down there with the UV light. Helps filter the algae and keep that water moving. In about a day, by the end of the day, this water will be clear as a bell. Crystal clear. So hopefully you found this video helpful at least. Leave me a comment. And just remember that yesterday was the past. Tomorrow, it's a mystery. But today's a gift. So be present, y'all.